Hello?
Yeah. Um,
Oh, did it not share? How about now? Can we all see it
yeah,
now?
it's coming. Yeah, good.
Okay, good. So I'm just gonna begin. And okay, so hello everybody that's joining here today. My name is Arnold and I'm the sales manager for Tribute High Rise. And I'd like to thank Tony again for having me today and giving me an opportunity to give you guys a review of our 2020, tell you what we have been going on at Tribute and what we have coming down the pipeline looking forward also. 2020 was certainly not a conventional year by any means. Surrounded by concerns and uncertainty of the global pandemic, industries across all sectors had to adapt and innovate. And ours was certainly not different. The way we approach sales, customer service, delivery, planning, and execution, all those things were dramatically changed throughout the year as we prioritize health and safety above all else for our staff, homeowners, as well as our stakeholders. However, one thing seemed to remain. The GTA market has been nothing short of astonishing. We've seen demand for both our high-rise and low-rise homes undiminished and perform way past expectations. Purchasers continue to enter the market and believe in the foundation, the basis of GTA, and we here at Tribute share the same optimism. We're constantly looking for more opportunities to develop and bring more quality homes to the market, and I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. However, before we get there, let's do a little recap of Tribute's 2020. And we'll begin in Artistry. And our 2020 certainly started off with a bang. Artistry at the corner of McCall and Dundas was an extremely anticipated project, and it launched in early February, and we wanted to take every step necessary to ensure its success. It was to set the standard of what we wanted to achieve in the year that was to come. And it all started in this little hotel hall in downtown. And the response from the realtor community was immense. Over 500 agents attended the events to learn about our upcoming project launch. And within hours from the events, we had hundreds and hundreds of worksheets being submitted and clients ready to sign. The demand was quite remarkable. And I'm sure that many of you were in attendance also. And we thank you for coming. And even though soon after Artistry's launch in February and the government's first lockdown protocols were imposed in March, the momentum of demand for Artistry still carried through, largely in part from the support from realtors like yourself, but most importantly is that purchasers like us remain optimistic of the Toronto market and still believe in its resiliency. And now with the market's performance that we've been seeing today and the resurgence almost, it seems that their confidence was well justified. And we're happy to say that at Artistry, we're currently at 90% sold and construction is slated to begin in the middle of this year. Almost feel awkward now looking at pictures with these many people in such a confined space. And in April, moving on to April, we began occupancy for our Stanley condos at Church in Carlton, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. Your team has been extremely supportive of this project from 2015 and was a big part of its success story. Occupying a tower as big as Stanley with over 500 units was certainly no easy feat. Especially in the midst of a global pandemic, the health and safety of our staff and homeowners was, of course, our number one priority. With virtual appointments and PDIs, our team worked around the clock to make sure that the homes were delivered to the owners with our Tribute standards. And we not only was able to occupy the entire building by December, we managed to final close and register building also. So Stanley at this point is fully occupied and final closed. And we also began occupancy for our Max condos located at Mutual in Dundas and late last year. And we're still currently going through it with full occupancy expected to be by May of this year. Final closing has not been announced for those of you who have clients there, but we are expected to have a confirmed date very, very soon. So your clients who bought should get a notice within the next couple of weeks. So both of these projects, we still have some inventory left, not a whole lot. At Max, we have about 5 units left, starting in the mid 700s. At Stanley, we have starting at 800,000. And the promotion for these two projects are very, very similar. 5% deposit. The bigger units will have parking. For max, will only be the 3 bedrooms that come with parking. Window coverings included, and most of these units will be able to occupy within the 30 or 60 days period. Okay. And next, we have YNS. YNS is a project at the corner of Yonge and Eglinton. It began and completed its demolition work in fall last year, and construction is expected to begin in the next couple of weeks. So if you have clients in this project also, they should be getting a notice by next week of notifying them that construction will commence very, very soon. So it's always exciting for purchasers to know that the project they invested in have activity going on and have begun its work. And I mean, Yonge and Eglinton's appeal cannot be understated. With its highly anticipated LRT expected to finish before YNS occupies, which is a huge bonus for us. Also last year, there was a new massive development proposal just on the other side of YNS at the Canada Square. It's just announced that it's gonna have multiple mixed-use towers with over 650,000 square feet of new office spaces, complete with street-level retail. I mean, this is going to be a game changer for those who bought at YNS. I mean, having this type of development really emboldens the confidence and really signifies that there is still a lot of growth and opportunities for Yonge and Eglinton pocket. And we are currently at just under 90% sold at this point, and we have released our penthouse collection since, with 15% down in 365 days, reduced it from 20%. And 2 and 3 bedrooms will include parking. And this one is going to occupy in March 2023. And next we have our Rouge Valley stacked townhomes at Shepherd and Morningside, just north of the 401. We continue its occupancy over the course of last year, and currently we only have a few units left, starting at 500,000. And I mean, in the low-rise market as competitive today, I mean, I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys are more aware than I am, that it's very competitive in the low-rise market today. And stacked townhomes offers a viable alternative. I mean, the split level design with a modern rooftop, it's an ideal choice for those end users, first-time home buyers, as well as investors. Okay. And for this project, we only have about 5 units left, and we're doing 5% down. All units will have 1 parking, and stainless steel appliances will be included, and we're operating at 3%. And next is our project in Oshawa. UC Tower in Oshawa, we started its construction last year, and we're well underway. We're on the 10th floor right now, and we're on pace to deliver by May 2022. I mean, the demand for low-rise and high-rise homes in Oshawa has been quite substantial. Over the past couple months, we effectively sold out the building at this point. But for UC, we have more to come, and I'll be going through it shortly. And last, but certainly not least, 2020 was a year of explosive low-rise demand. Never have we been so aware of every single square feet in our homes until we're made to maximize every square inch of it during quarantine for our work, our sleep, our entertaining, and as well as our relaxing. So, I mean, all of our low-rise projects at this point are either sold out or have more releases anticipating this year. So starting at the top left, we have Stone Manor. We only have 3 units left. Humberwood Heights, we have 2 units left. Chelsea Hill at Whitby, that's one is currently sold out with the new release of Townhomes in the next couple of weeks. UC and UC Townhomes are all sold out as well, with the new release for UC Townhomes set for April or May. And the new release is going to be Freehold Townhomes in Oshawa. And Wesley in Nottingham, that one is sold out also. So we've been very, very busy with our low-rise division at Tribute and not just high-rise. And all in all, we here at Tribute have certainly not been idle. Through these times, we launched projects, we put shovels in the ground, we knocked down buildings, we occupy buildings, we final close buildings, sold our projects, and released more lots. And we're not planning to slow down anytime soon. We're working hard to continue to bring forth more projects from our pipeline, and 2021 will certainly be another busy year for us. And right now, currently, as we adapt to a new way of our sales program, we're continuing to be fully digital, and we're working every day to fine tune it in order to better serve our homeowners as well as yourself. So, going digital allows for more flexibility and creativity. We're able to set up digital meetings with clients and signing with purchasers over Zoom or FaceTime, whatever you feel like you need, even to these web presentations also. And I think throughout the last year, we've seen some very, very interesting productions from the realtor communities, either videos, podcasts, things like that. So if you ever want to reach out to any one of us here at Tribute for any collaborations that you might have in mind, please feel free to do so. Use us as a resource, and we'll be happy to help. I mean, we're very friendly people, and if you want somebody to be on camera, I'll make sure I'll get a better looking person than me to stand right next to you if you like. Okay, and now looking ahead. So in 2021, we have a lot of developments in our pipeline in various planning stages, located in downtown, uptown, west end, east end, and all across GTA really. While we cannot share details for every single project, however, there are two projects that I would like to briefly talk about with you guys that is expected to come Q2 or Q3 of this year. And hopefully we'll give you guys a little bit of time to prepare for. So the first up is our project at Colgan. So we are bringing a community of singles. They're going to be ranging from 40-foot lots all the way to 70-foot. And we're together with our partners at Graybrook. Colgan is in Townhomes, which is 15 minutes west of Newmarket. We're still working through our plans right now, working with our land development team, trying to nail down the specifics. So, but we are anticipating a fall launch. And once I have more information, I'm sure, Tony, you and your team will be the first to know. And next, we have UC Tower 2. Following the success of the first tower and seeing the demand firsthand, we really want to follow up with our second tower in Oshawa as soon as possible. Together with our partners at RioCan, UC Tower 2 will be directly across from our first tower. And we're still currently in the planning stages, but we're working hard to bring this project to the market by Q3 at the latest. However, I can tell you guys that it is going to be a 2-tower project connected by a massive podium. It is going to have around 800 units with condo townhomes included within that mix. And we've seen a lot of success in our Oshawa projects, not just UC Tower, UC singles, UC towns. I mean, the demand out there is quite phenomenal, because as purchasers are looking for more affordable and attractive price points in GTA to invest in, it is inevitable that they will arrive in Oshawa. And with UC, we have a chance with our partners at RioCan to bring a project to the market that is not only close to the highway 407, close to university, close to colleges, green spaces, but most importantly, that it is part of a 160-acre mixed-use development plan led by RioCan. And it's going to have a mall component to it. It's going to have a lot of commercial component together with commercial as well as residential. And also there's going to be a massive couple acres of dedicated open space. So it's going to be a very, very wholesome community. And right now, anchor tenants have been announced, such as LCBO and Sobeys, but there are going to be more announcements to come as RioCan continue to build out this master plan in different phases. Okay, and we are very excited at Tribute about this project, and we're sure that it is going to complement the already established communities there. So please, if you're not familiar with Oshawa, go out there and explore, and you'll see why it is going to be such a huge hit. Things are going to change in Oshawa. Things have been changing. And please go out there and experience it yourself. So when the time comes, when the next meeting I have with you guys, I'm going to bring information and you guys will be ready to go. And I'm very pumped about this project, and I hope you guys are as well. And I will be sure to keep you, Tony, you and your team updated and as we progress. Okay, and that's pretty much it for me. I mean, if you guys have any questions or interest in any of the project I spoke about, please feel free to reach out. My contact information is on the slide right now. For those who can't see, it is my first name, arnold.y@mytribute.ca. And I promise I'll be back again to share more details about our upcoming projects next time as we aim to do these presentations on a more consistent basis. Okay, so let me stop sharing the screen and see if there is any questions. Can we get more information on towns at Rouge? Yeah, so after the meeting, I'm going to be sending out Tony's team all our price lists and what we have and our resources. So I'm sure Tony will be able to distribute all those information to you guys as well.
Thank you, Arnold. I think that, yeah, we want to know the inventory, what do you have now? And then we can put a special push for every project.
For sure, absolutely. Yeah, so I'm gonna get all those details organized and send it to your team in one email, and you can distribute it to your team.
Right, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay, so I think that's it. So again, reach out if you have any questions at all, and I'll be happy to help. And thank you, Tony, for having me again. And let's do this again very, very soon.
So you mentioned for that detached house in Kogan, right?
Yes, yeah, that one we're coming in Q2 or Q3. Fall, yeah.
In the fall, okay.
Yeah, in the fall, sorry, yeah.
So UC Town 2 will be earlier.
UC Tower 2, we're aiming to be a little earlier, for sure. Yeah, but right now we're just, it all depends, because right now we're working hard with the development team to nail down a lot of the details. So we're trying to push it Q3 at the latest, but we're aiming Q2.
In the corner of Consumer Road and Shepherd, so that street tower will be all rental?
You mean our Parkside?
Parkside, right?
Yeah, Parkside is an all rental building. We don't have anything for sale there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's all the questions I have now.
Sure.
If anyone have a question, you can press the button on the lower left, unmute yourself, and then you can talk. Everybody is thinking, what should I have my lunch now? Is it 11?
Next time we should do this a little later, after lunch next time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so in that case, why don't I do this? Like send me the link, the inventory, and then incentive package, and then let me share one by one with my team.
Absolutely.
And then let's happy selling.
Thank you, Tony. Oh, and Happy New Year, by the way. Sorry,
yeah,
I missed that at the top. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All
Bye.
Take care. Bye.